This is something that I do less now. It still happens, but I'm much more aware of it, and I'm able to sort of see it and sort of stop it and address it for what it is and let it drift off. Catastrophizing, as I understand it, it's like disaster prepping. It is your mind getting ahead of itself, running through whatever scenario might happen, and then almost preparing to deal with the worst possible outcome. I'm gonna put a link below for a video that I came across by this channel. It's called Therapy in a Nutshell. And this therapist, she talks about a whole host of things. But I came across this topic, catastrophizing, and I realized it's something that I did a lot. I still do from time to time. Now for me, this doesn't happen so much as, oh, this is the worst thing that's gonna happen, I need to prep for it. For me, it's a lot to do with people. And it's a lot to do with, man, I'm doing this thing, and when I tell them, they're gonna say this. So I need to be able to defend it like that. And this is how I'm gonna reason it, and this is how I'm gonna make my case. It's noise. It doesn't exist. It is likely not going to happen. My mind, and again, this comes from probably past things, traumas, whatever the case. I think we all have different things that you know step in sort of this protective mechanism that's built in for us. You know, this is one of mine where it's always trying to be like, be ready, man. This, you know, they're gonna say this, they're gonna do this. If they do, it doesn't matter. Nothing changes. I'm still who I am. I'm still trying to do the things I'm trying to do. If it means if it's meaningful to me, if it's truthful to me, if I'm authentic, I'm happy. That's what I want. That's what I can live with. So it doesn't really matter what that other side of it is, the other person, what they're gonna say or do. But oftentimes the scenario that I'm having in my head is reversed. Oftentimes how it works out to be is people are wonderfully supportive, extremely kind. And at the very least, if they don't understand it or agree with it, they're like, hey man, if it makes you happy, do it. This catastrophizing habit, it is very emotionally, energetically, mentally draining. It is very costly. And the benefit is almost non-existent. If a bad thing happens, it's gonna happen anyway, so you're gonna have to deal with it when it happens. Trying to get ahead of it, trying to be preparing for tragedy, I think in itself is a tragedy. You're really not living, or you're living in a way that is absolutely painful. You're just adding to suffering. Life is hard enough. You don't need to make it harder on yourself by doing these things and letting your mind get away from you. Maybe you catastrophize, I don't know. I do, but I've gotten much, much better at it. Now, every time this voice, this thought pops up, I'm very conscious of it. I don't judge it. I'm not angry at it. I don't get irritated. I don't get pissed. I literally address it like I'm watching a TV and something pops up. And I say, you're catastrophizing. Cool, let it go. And I'll let it go. So, if you do this, if you know someone who does this, try and get a handle on it. Because trust me, it's not adding value. It's not helping you. It's hurting you.